Hey everyone, इस वीडियो में I'll be explaining how do you make a unique generative AI project जिसपे मैं कुछ थोड़े टाइम से काम कर रहा हूँ. It is about making a real-time voice assistant, something similar to Gemini Live but building from scratch. So what I want you to understand it beforehand only that इस प्रोजेक्ट के अंदर it is very simple that you have a speech detection, then LLM response generation, then TTS generation. So it is very simple to understand. But no, the problem is हम इसे unique कैसे करेंगे? So my aim is that we build a simple pipeline, then add a couple of features which are very unique and not even in Gemini Live. So to build a unique project, what you need to understand is how do you build it from scratch? Then iteratively add unique features and not just a clone of GitHub. So इस वीडियो में I don't want you to clone my GitHub repo and directly present it in your resume. That's not the goal. The goal is that you understand how a generative AI pipeline works at the back end. And this is just an example of it. You present it in a voice chat bot. So it's not another chatbot that we just copy paste from GPT and present it to your resume. That's not the goal. So goal is that we build it from scratch, modularize it, add a couple of features which are very unique, and learn actually how a pipeline works at the back end. I'm Aditya Chithani, and let's get started with it. Now that you are here and now that you understand all the possibilities in this video, एक काम करते हैं. Let's first make a basic pipeline कि दिखती कैसे है. How do we make a bot? So what we need कि एक voice bot में will be taking input from a microphone of the user, maybe a laptop mic or a phone mic, that does not matter. And the microphone का input आएगा, that would be the voice. Obviously, we have to pass it to some kind of speech detection module, which will be STT, speech to text. So let's just say कि we make a module called stt.py. So ये मॉड्यूल में अपना ऑडियो आएगा. इस ऑडियो को हम टेक्स्ट में कन्वर्ट करना चाहेंगे. So we'll be converting the audio to text in this module. Now, what do we need next? We need a proper storage of the text because हम उस text को store करेंगे in a text file so that an LLM can read it and generate a response. What do? Is we store it in some kind of text file, maybe something like file.txt, like this. And what do we do next? Now that we understand this is a one part module, like collecting a input from microphone and उसको हम STT में पास कर रहे हैं. STT speech to text, audio to text होगा वहां पे. जो text file है वो यहाँ store करेंगे हम, and then we'll read the text file from llm.py जिसमें हम एक LLM की API कॉल करेंगे. API कॉल करना from Grok. I'll teach you what Grok is next. So this llm.py will read this file.txt and then generate a response based on its system prompt and based on how do you want to make it to act. Now what do we need next? We need to store the response as a txt file because we need to see what responses are being generated. So say response.txt, something like this. And remember this, if storing the files is a temporary thing. Yeah, so what was the LLM one? Yeah, we read the text file to generate the response. Sorry, थोड़ा लंबा हो गया. Let's do like this. Yeah. Now what we do next is this. We have to generate a TTS output. So we have a TTS module, and the TTS module will read the response and generate an output audio, which will be audible from your speakers of laptop or phone, depending on the model. So TTS reads the response and generate an audio output. ठीक है. So a basic assistant like GPT assistant or Gemini assistant acts like this. It will take your audio, it will generate a response, and it will output your audio. That's fine, right? Very simple to understand. So this particular thing is our pipeline. ये सारे components हैं जो हमें धीरे धीरे बनाने हैं. Now we'll be focusing on each one of them one by one. The first thing is to focus on this part, speech to text. Now what do we need to understand is what do we need for this project. So requirement analysis कर लेते हैं, right? Let me just write the requirement. Like we will be needing an STD, say LLM that knows how to do STD. What are the options? The options are Whisper v3. The other options may be to use 11 Labs if you have a paid API key, or any Indian STD as well, like Shub.tech. So these are all the options. Now, what do we need next is like this. Yeah, so we will be needing an LLM response generator. So a response generator can have any LLM. You may use Llama 3.3, 8B, or 70B, or you may use DeepSeek, depending on whatever you want to use, right? So this is an LLM generator, the response. And what do we need next is a TTS. A TTS can be from Play AI, or again 11 Labs, or Shub.tech, or maybe Gemini, right? So we'll be needing these three things. Now there is an interesting tool called Grow Cloud. This one, you can just simply Google search Grow Cloud, and you'll be having this playground right here. Let me show you from this way. So this is a Grok platform that provides you many LLMs, many TTS, many STD modules, and you can use it for free, basically free, and it has really super fast inference. Now, what do our models available are? Like Play AI, as I told, Play AI, TTS, then OpenAI, Whisper v3, then many other LLMs are there. Let's say Llama 4 Maverick, and the response is really fast. Let's say if we want to understand how does it work, what are your capabilities in terms of quantum physics, and when we hit see, I just hit the submit button and it generated so fast. So what do we need for this is the response should be very fast, the TTS should be very fast. That's why we can use models from this one. What we'll do is, let's say Whisper v3 large, it has the boiler code here, and you can use the API keys from here. So say we are creating voice bot test. We can create the API key from here and just verify you are human. Just hit submit. It will pop you an API key that you have to copy and save it somewhere because it won't appear again. See, so I just copied it and I am going to this and pasting the API key, and I'm being done with it. Also, we'll be needing a system prompt. I'll tell you what system prompt is in the next video. Now, for our purpose, we'll be focusing on the STD pipeline. We have to create an STD using Whisper v3 that is available in the playground. See, Whisper v3 Turbo or large, whatever your choice is. Let's say we are using Whisper v3 Turbo. Alright, so we'll be moving forward and copying this boilerplate code and moving towards our test file. We have to test कि हमें देखना है कि how it reads an audio, how it transcribes and creates a buffer stream, how it frames like this, and then how it transcribes and stores it in a text file. What we have to do is मेरे पास एक speech.vav का file है, that is a test file.
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. It's great to see a
See, so ये टेस्ट फाइल को एक बार हम इस पे पास कर देते हैं लाइक दिस, एंड हाँ, हमें एपीआई की भी पास करना होगा. which we just created using Grok. I have this particular API key with me. I've created using Grok only. And let's just see how does it works. So speech.vav के अंदर जो भी ऑडियो है वो इस ऑडियो में वो इस ट्रांसक्राइब फंक्शन में जाएगा, ट्रांसक्रिप्शन फंक्शन में जाएगा एंड उसका एक बफर स्ट्रीम क्रिएट होगा एट द बैक एंड विच इज नॉट विजिबल टू यू एंड उसको वो पास करेगा इस LLM को Whisper v3 एंड इट विल रीड द ऑडियो and transcribe it and store it. How does it work? Let's just see. So now this is calling the transcription function. It is using the API key. It is calling the Whisper v3 and reading the speech.wav file. See? जो भी ऑडियो उसके अंदर था वो सब आ गया. Now ऑडियो के अंदर there are 1 or 2 seconds of pauses in the first go.
I'm doing well.
See, a millisecond of pause. So this millisecond of pause is also detected. Now, हमें ये पता चल गया कि ये ऑडियो फाइल काम कैसे करती है. But this is reading from an audio. User as a voice user, like voice assistant का जो user होगा, वो ऑडियो तो देगा नहीं, वो सीधा अपने मुंह से बोलेगा. ऑडियो फाइल तो स्टोर करेगा नहीं कहीं पे. Now what we have to do is to use the microphone. We are able to do the STD part. मतलब हम STD को ढंग से कर पा रहे हैं. We are able to read the audio. We are able to transcribe it. But audio का जो source है, it should be from microphone and not a file, right? So what we have to do is to use a module called VAD, which is Voice Activity Detection. See? This, sorry for the drawing. Yeah. So this is a voice activity detection module which does a couple of things for us. What is it? पहला तो ये ऑडियो डिटेक्ट करेगा कि यूजर जो है वो माइक्रोफोन से ऑडियो बोले तो वो उसे डिटेक्ट करेगा. सेकंड, उसके पास एक कैपेबिलिटी है, देयर इज अ फंक्शन डॉट इज स्पीच दैट डिटेक्ट्स कि वो ऑडियो है या एक पॉज है. सी, जब भी आप जेमिनी लाइव को यूज करते हो तो इट हैज डिटेक्शन ऑफ पॉजेस एंड इट हैज इंटरप्शन डिटेक्शन. इंटरप्शन डिटेक्शन इज अ कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट थिंग, बट इट कैन आइडेंटिफाई इफ यू आर टेकिंग अ पॉज और इफ यू आर स्टॉपिंग टू स्पीक, to detect कर पाता है. So this is a module that helps you to do couple of things like this. So detect an audio, माइक्रोफोन से ऑडियो को डिटेक्ट करना है एंड ऑडियो में है या तो वॉइस है, स्पीच है या साइलेंस फ्रेम है, वो भी डिटेक्ट कर पाएंगे. हाउ डज इट वर्क? वी हैव टू यूज द माइक्रोफोन. द वॉइस एक्टिविटी डिटेक्शन यूजेस द माइक्रोफोन, टेक्स द इनपुट एंड passes it to the STD. This is how we have to create. ये हमारा first part of the process है. This entire thing is the first part of the process. I have already used the VAD and I am showing you a very simple example. And let me go through the code. Let me tell you how this works. कैसे work करता है. So जो अपना boilerplate था वो तो same ही है. This is the boilerplate. Audio transcription dot create v3 Whisper turbo large and it will transcribe into text. It is the same thing. How? I have pasted the entire boilerplate right here. Instead, हम एक temporary file of speech से read कर रहे हैं instead of a permanent speech file. This is a temporary speech file. This will be a temporary file like this. Temp file. We have to create a temp file with the suffix .wav and उसको एक temporary path और temporary bytes की stream दे दिया. उसको हम pass कर रहे हैं transcriptions में. That is calling the Whisper v3 and then it is now then printing the text. So it is getting an attribute, printing the text or the result. See, हम एक temporary path पे उस ऑडियो को स्टोर करेंगे माइक्रोफोन से और उसे हम इस STD मॉड्यूल में पास करेंगे. In simple terms, यहां पर in this way temp audio. See, तो हम माइक्रोफोन से जो भी ऑडियो ले रहे हैं उसे एक टेम्पररी ऑडियो फाइल में स्टोर करेंगे. वॉइस एक्टिविटी डिटेक्शन उस ऑडियो फाइल को क्रिएट करता है और उसे पास कर देता है STD को. फिर जब हमारा STD का काम कंप्लीट हो जाएगा तब हम उस टेम्पररी ऑडियो को ऑटोमेटिकली डिलीट कर देंगे. ओके, Now the right second part is we are using the WebRTC VAD and sound device to use the microphone. So VAD in combination with sound device will help you to detect an audio as well as a silence frame. How does it work is there are many hyperparameters that you can tweak and play around with. That is the sample rate. Sample rate as in the sample rate is the rate at which your audio is detected. The 16,000 means the VAD is detecting the audio at a rate of 16,000 bytes per second. Then frames, how many frames do you want to create of that particular byte? Then frame samples, that means we have to create a particular ratio in which the samples are divided. And the aggressiveness of the VAD, that means 0 to 3 के बीच में रख सकते हो. That means VAD कितना sensitive है towards the pauses. These are all hyperparameters that you can play around and text it. The default ones I've kept it here. Now the second part, the pauses detection part, we have already detected. हमने अभी detect कर लिया microphone का. The second part, let's move on to the second part, that is voice activity. That means pause detect करना है and silence frame बनानी है. How your audio is streamed actually is very interesting. See, like this, we have a speech segment, a pause segment, then again a speech segment, then again a pause segment, and this thing continues endlessly. ये आगे बढ़ता जाएगा. ठीक है क्या चीज ये? Let's understand. So you are speaking something, you're taking a pause, you're speaking again and you're taking a pause. अब इसकी लेंथ कुछ भी हो सकती है. इट मे बी कि यहाँ ये जो है, लेट्स से ये तुम 3 सेकंड बोले और 1 सेकंड का पॉज लिया, यहाँ तुम 6 सेकंड बोले और 4 सेकंड का पॉज लिया. इट कैन बी एनीथिंग ना, डायनामिक है. सो दिस पर्टिकुलर is called one frame. This is the second frame. This is the third frame. This is the fourth frame, and so on. We are dividing your audio into frames, calculating the sample rate, calculating the activity ka sensitivity. Based on that, we are dividing. So these hyperparameters are helping us to divide the speech into different types of frames. That means if it is an audio or if it is a pause. Now we are divided. अब क्या, अब हमने दोनों parts को divide कर दिया. We now know कि this is the speech segment, this is the pause segment. But what of this? अब करेंगे क्या? So we have to skip the pauses, right? We have to tell the microphone that you do not have to explicitly save the pauses ना. तो हम एक is speech का function use कर रहे हैं, as I told. ये इस स्पीच का फंक्शन फ्रेम में ऑडियो को डिटेक्ट करेगा. अगर उसमें सैंपल रेट से ज्यादा ऑडियो है, दैट मींस कि उसमें इंसान बोल रहा है. सैंपल रेट यहाँ पे जो था 16,000, दैट मींस 16,000 बाइट से ज्यादा का फ्रेम बना है अगर, या उससे ज्यादा एक्टिविटी डिटेक्ट हो रही है, इन सिंपल टर्म्स टू अंडरस्टैंड, तो वो इस स्पीच का फंक्शन यस रिटर्न करेगा और इस स्पीच के वेरिएबल में हम उसे यस कर देंगे. अगर वैसा नहीं है तो हम उसे साइलेंस फ्रेम में डालेंगे क्योंकि वो एक पॉज डिटेक्ट हुआ. तो दिस इज अ वेरी सिंपल इफ एल्स लॉजिक, जिसमें अगर स्पीच डिटेक्ट हुआ तो हम साइलेंस फ्रेम नहीं करेंगे उसे, उस पर्टिकुलर फ्रेम को हम साइलेंस नहीं कहेंगे, इसमें 1 कहेंगे. अब यहाँ पे पॉज आया तो इसे हम 0 कहेंगे, यहाँ पे स्पीच आया तो इसमें 1 कहेंगे, इसमें हम 0 कहेंगे, लाइक दैट. ठीक है. और अगर वो पॉज नहीं है तो दैट मीन्स वो साइलेंस फ्रेम नहीं है, साइलेंस फ्रेम नहीं है, ये वाला है. अगर वो पॉज है तो वो साइलेंस फ्रेम है, साइलेंस फ्रेम को हम +1 कर देंगे. एक सिंपल सा लॉजिक है ट्रांसक्रिप्शंस का बाइट्स के अंदर, जिसमें हम ये फ्रेम्स को अरेंज कर रहे हैं. हम इस पूरे फ्रेम सीक्वेंस को अरेंज कर रहे हैं यूजिंग दिस फंक्शंस. ओके, नाउ लेट मी टेल यू हाउ दिस वर्क्स एग्जैक्टली. I'm speaking a test sentence, do not get confused. Hello everyone, this is the test sentence. And I want you to know that I am a machine learning engineer trying to understand how generative AI project works, and I want your help. How can you help me? देखा, तो जो भी मैंने बोला माइक्रोफोन से डिटेक्ट हुआ, उसके स्पीच सेगमेंट्स बने और उसने एपीआई को कॉल करके ट्रांसक्राइब करके यहाँ पे प्रिंट किया. The second part of it was to store as well. हमारे pipeline के अंदर we have to also store this, so it is being stored in here transcripts. Yeah, ये एक टेस्ट सेंटेंस है जो पहले का है. I'll delete this. Yeah, see, this is the exact sentence that I spoke, and it is able to detect how it is transcribed, how it is able to detect the voice, it is able to frame this voice and transcribe it and print it and save it. So this is how our STT module will work. Microphone detection is done, STT detection is done, and also file saving is done. So we are making a temporary audio file, passing it to the VAD passes to the STT, and then it saves it. It processes and saves, right? So this is how your first part of the process works. We have created the entire this first part. अब हम next part में ये देखेंगे कि जो text file हमने create करी है यहाँ, ये text file, अब उसे हमें LLM को pass करना पड़ेगा because we have to generate a response towards it. LLM का response जो आएगा उसे हम अलग फाइल में सेव करेंगे एंड उस फाइल को फिर हम TTS मॉड्यूल यानी टेक्स्ट टू स्पीच मॉड्यूल में पास करेंगे. So these are the 3 parts of the pipeline that I wanted to create. अब this is a very simple thing. बहुत simply हम STT, TTS और LLM pipelines को integrate करते हैं. But समझने वाली बात ये है कि how do you think of adding unique features towards it? A generative AI project, our main aim was कि इस जनरेटिव एआई प्रोजेक्ट में यूनिक चीजें कैसे डाली जाए, क्योंकि एसटीटी, एलएलएम, पीटीटीएस पाइपलाइन तो सब करते हैं. वॉइस एक्टिविटी डिटेक्शन इज समथिंग न्यू दैट वी गॉट टू लर्न. इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम जेमिनी लाइव, जिसमें वो ऑलरेडी डिटेक्ट करता है पॉज है या नहीं. विल ऑल्सो इंटीग्रेट हाउ इंटरप्शंस वर्क. सो रियल टाइम में अगर मैं बात कर रहा हूं और द रिस्पॉन्स इज गेटिंग जनरेटेड, वो कुछ बोल रहा है, मैं कुछ बोल के उसे इंटरप्ट करूं, so it should not lose the context. We'll also learn about that. We'll also learn कि इसमें RAG implementation कैसे हो सकता है to create a knowledge base based on which the LLM answers. And we also can create a perfect real-time thing that syncs towards the RAG, syncs towards your audio and detects the voice. So everything works together. Now, इस चीज में आपको कोई भी डाउट हो, I'll be happy to answer. Please leave your doubts in the comments and be very happy to answer your doubts, to understand what unique things are you able to think. Please let me know your suggestions for the next part as well. If there is any improvements that you want to add on from my side, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. Thank you for joining. We'll see you in the next one.